I was looking through old videos and I realized that this is the same shirt that I wore in my first Edward video for this channel. That seems like actually a really long time. That was only like spring break. Wow. It's only like a month till summer, like less than that. Like I have 5 more weeks left. I think 6. I don't know. So my stick is the STX EXULT 500 head and the EXULT shaft. My stick was, I don't know, I got it for Christmas, but I'm going to guess like 100, 110, which I guess isn't that bad for an STX stick. They usually are a little more expensive, but STX is definitely my favorite, just lacrosse brand in general, like for gear, not for clothes. I just think they have the best quality gear that you can definitely count on the most and that, you know, will always be good. De Beer, I've never tried like a De Beer or an Under Armour or Nike. Or Brine. I think Brine has like a really good stick, like the Brine Dynasty, and I think Nike has like one really good stick. I've never really seen any great Under Armour Under Armour or De Beer, that's it. Under Armour and De Beer sticks, but I don't know, someone could love one. So I guess it's all preference which stick you want. But I personally like the EXULT. So I'm going to start with the shaft. I honestly like the Crux 500 shaft more. I didn't pick this out. If I would have rather have the Crux, but I still like this. Like, it still works well. Like, I don't think a shaft really determines how well you do. I think the head determines more than the shaft would. I would have rather had the Crux because it's smaller and like really soft. But this is just a hard metal. But I feel like in the summer I'm gonna like this more because it's a little cooler, so it'll like cool my hands down when I grab it. It's like black to ombre gray, kind of. If you can see that. Ow, I just hit myself. But there isn't too much to say about it. Like a sticker, it's a hard metal. My head is just plain black, and then I have my stringing is my team colors, navy and green, and then some black in there. I have the launch pocket, which is the newest pocket from STX. I know a lot of people have the Crux. Like, I would say maybe even more than half the team has the Crux 500 head or Crux 10. I had the Crux 10 my first year of club, which was in like 5th grade. I know someone who still has just the regular Crux, not even the Crux 10. I know people who have the Crux 500. Like, it's just a really popular stick, and I would say it's definitely the best attacking stick on the market. And I know a lot of middies have it, and I know a lot of defenders who have it. Like, it's all preference. My preference on it, it was too light. It was too, like, airy. Like, I play really aggressive. So when I check someone, when I play hard defense, when I want to intercept the ball, I just don't think it works as well for me. I think the EXULT does because it's not heavier, but I feel like it's stronger. That's, like, a really good word to describe it. The Crux, as you can see, you know, head should be, like, let's try the, yeah, head should be straight, like this one. Like, if I hold it up straight, it should just be straight. Okay, I'm, like, tilting it. There you go. My Crux head was like tilted. It was so light. That's what I really didn't like about it. I had to get a new one. I got like the Rave. I do not recommend the Rave head. I had that last year and it was definitely not the best head. I don't even want to go detail with that because they don't even sell it anymore. So don't worry. This head I definitely recommend, at least for middies. But I know there's a very low sidewall on it, which helps with legal sticks, but also the attacking part to make it not super heavy. I don't like super heavy sticks. I'm not saying the EXULT is. I'm just saying this Crux, in my opinion, is too light. So I love this because it's strong and light. That's a perfect way to describe it. I think any position would succeed with this stick. I think for attack, with any stick, if you have this, the launch pocket, you're going to do really good. You're going to have perfect precision, you're going to have perfect aim, and you're going to catch a lot. So I really want to get into the launch pocket because I know a lot of people either hate it or a lot of people love it, you know. And I know a lot of people are debating whether or not to get it. And I was personally debating it, so I want to help people who are debating choose. I know Lindsay on this account, she does not like this pocket at all. And I know Kathleen has it and I have it. I really do like it. Like, I think it helps with my offensive side a lot, but there are definitely some negatives to it. Like, it's harder to catch the ball. And I'm not saying I drop every ball. Like, I definitely catch them, but it is harder and it's a little harder to secure in your stick, I think. because with the dotted one, like I called the dotted one, I forgot what it was called, but it had like the dots with the interlocking string. It made your pocket very legal because when the ball would hit, it would just go deeper and deeper. This one kind of bounces back, which is definitely a major plus. So I guess it's because I just used to have a really illegal stick, which is why it was easier to catch and stuff. And now I actually like that it keeps my stick legal. But those are just the two main negatives. It is harder to catch and it is harder to secure the ball with. And I know that's a huge transition for people who switch between the two runways. I think that's the biggest problems, at least with the people that I have talked to who changed. But there are major positives, and the positives definitely override the negatives, at least in my opinion. Like I said, this keeps your stick legal. Like, since it doesn't give a lot, but the shape of it, when you catch the ball, it does give, definitely, just because the shape. And I think the shape, like the arrows kind of, I don't know, upside down V's, it's just a perfect shape to give with the ball. But since it doesn't give too much like the other pocket did, it keeps your stick legal. And it's the point when it's like barely legal, but not like, ooh. It's like legal, and you can tell it's legal, but it's as close to illegal, or legally illegal, I don't know, as you can get. I just really confused myself. It helps with your precision so much. Like, passing, when I first picked this stick up, I was like, oh my god, like, oh, passing good. Because when you pass, it's just like, it goes where you want, because the launch pocket, like, zoom. That's like the sound effect, zoom. You know, like cartoons when it's like, zoom. I don't know. That probably just look weird if you guys saw it. It also helps with shooting a lot. Like, if you want to take a jump shot, it's perfect for bouncers, and it's perfect for ripping the top corner. So those are definitely major positives on this. That's why I think this pocket is perfect for an attacker. For a defender, it may be a little easier in transition to have the other pocket. That's what I meant to say. It may be a little easier to have the other pocket, but once again, it's all about preference. And if you sometimes go to midi, then it's your choice. Like, everything's preference. Like, that's the thing with sticks. You can say, oh, that's an attacker stick, that's a defensive stick, but you can't. But an attacker could be like, I don't like this stick, I don't like that pocket. She could be the highest score on the team, you know? It's like, I think this pocket also helps with doing the draw, because the shape, once again, I feel like it locks the ball in your stick, and so you can control where it goes. The dots did do a good job at that too. Like, I can't really decide which one was better, but I feel like this one is better. But it's also about muscle draw, so you don't know. But I think this stick does a good job on the draw. Another thing about this stick is that it's a 10 degree, as you can see. 10 degree, it's already chipping, and I got this season. But it's a 10 degree, so it definitely helps with the shooting and passing aspect. So that's good, because I forgot what it's like to even use a stick that wasn't 10 degree. My past 3 sticks have been 10 degree. I don't know how people survive without it. So I definitely recommend getting a stick that's 10 degree. And I think most popular ones nowadays are definitely a 10 degree head. So if you have any more questions about this pocket, then you can just comment them below, and I'll make sure to answer them, because I know a lot of people can be deciding between the two pockets. Make sure to follow our Instagram and my Instagram, and subscribe and comment request, and yeah, bye.